Welcome to the 148th episode of Pixelmon. My name is Hurricane090 and let's get started. This is going to be the server called Envyblock.org, but the server IP you need to connect to will be play.envyblock.net. Everything will be linked in the description below so that you'll be able to join the server, and just keep in mind that we do have a few rules. It's mainly do not steal, do not grief, do not x-ray, do not raid, do not take anything that does not belong to you, and have fun. Just mainly respect the people and respect the staff. I could have sworn that was a jet plane flying overhead. But nope, it was just a car. In any case, it's kind of perfect because one of the things I actually do want to do is that I want to actually try to soundproof my room, where I'm going to try to block out all the noises coming from the outside, and as well as try to actually get a good type of studio type of like atmosphere in my room. I've already taken the time to actually buy a, what's it called, a 24 pack of acoustic foam, wedge foam, like I don't know how to call it, wedge foam I think it's called, that I've actually bought a 24 pack that I'm going to put around the walls so that it'll actually trap in most of the noise. Or how would I actually say this, like everything will actually not have an echo type of deal. You probably may not notice it, but I do a little bit of editing to actually make sure that there's not much of an echo and there's not much background noise. So I'm going to be using the wedge foam to actually limit or eliminate most of it so that it'll be better quality type of videos for all my videos in commentary wise. Visuals is fine, but audio is where it's really important, and especially if you were to do a lot of commentaries. Like, it really depends on the mic, and it depends on where you're at right now. Especially every single time when a car just roars down the road, you'll be able to hear that outside. So I did buy something that will actually try to help me reduce a lot of the noise that's coming from the outside, and I really hope that it works. And if it doesn't work, then that was a good $10 spent. Is that I will go through a lot of expenses just to actually try to get the best type of quality for you guys. And I think that's another car driving down. Okay, I already passed down by, but that's one of the things. I want to soundproof my window, as well as I want to soundproof my door so that you can't hear anything that's outside the door, nor can you actually hear anything that's outside the house entirely. So it's going to be a little bit of a process, but I really hope that I'm actually able to actually get this done. So the 24 pack of wedge foam that I actually bought cost me a good $35, and then I got 2 tapes or adhesive tapes that supposedly is supposed to help you actually block out the noises at your window and as well as your door. That was another 10 or 11 because of taxes. But like I said, I will go through a lot of expenses just to actually get the best quality for you guys. Especially when I bought the Blue Yeti mic, I bought the stand, I bought the isolation shield, I got the pop mic, I got Audacity, even though Audacity was free. I bought the computer, which was a lot of money. Especially when people keep telling me to this day, it's like, you wasted a lot of money. This is how much they cost now. It's like, dude, look at the date of the video. That's how much it was back then. Of course, that around 2 years later, it's going to go down in price with the same stats or the same specs, so that there's always going to be a different computer that's going to have better stuff in it, better specs, which will be cheaper than what I paid for back then. Just technology is always evolving, and it's always going, it's always updating, it's always improving. For crying out loud, remember when they always did this little analogy, what used to be a memory card used to take out like a good warehouse, and now you have 128 gigabytes within a small fingernail? For crying out loud, that's how much technology has gone by at that point. But I digress. I will spend a lot of money in order to actually obtain the best type of studio esque room as possible. I'm probably gonna have to buy a little bit more adhesive tape so that I could actually install the foam onto the walls, but I really hope that's gonna improve the quality of the audio greatly, especially when I'm gonna try to soundproof the door and soundproof the windows. I really hope that's gonna help out as well, so I don't have to stress out and worrying about how noises are being made outside. I could just focus on the commentary, and then maybe it'll actually help everybody else in the house not having to listen to me, as well as that it'll probably muffle out how I sound towards them. Especially when I bought the TV mount for a good, I would have to say $50, I believe. That I bought the TV mount to actually be attached to the corner so that it could actually be facing towards the door, and as well as my bed at any given point, that I could always adjust to go back and forth however I please. And then I got the entertainment set from a friend. It was absolutely free, and I was very happy about that because I was able to put my games there. But I'm probably gonna have to buy myself a little bit of a bookshelf, or not a bookshelf, just a corner shelf, so that I can put all the games that I currently own on there and remind myself like, hey, I I own these games, I gotta start playing them and hope to actually reorganize my room. I've been doing a lot of organizing in my room to where I moved a lot of stuff. I moved my bed, I moved the headboards of both beds, I had to switch it around, I had to move a lot of stuff, I had to get rid of a lot of other stuff, and there's a little bit more room in my room. I'm very happy for that, but there still needs to be a little bit of more improvement. I may get a new computer desk, I'm not too sure, but I'm just taking it one step at a time. But mainly my concern is to actually get the foam pieces, that I could have it around the computer, I could have it at the back of the wall, and possibly have it at a door. I don't know how large they are per se, but if I need to buy more, and if it actually does work, then I will buy more. That the only hassle is to actually be taking them all down, but hey, that could be another day. Okay, timed out of the server. So yeah, it happens, people, it happens. It's still an ongoing progress. That we went through 1 hour without actually timing out, and that was fantastic. So yeah, if you're right here, all you gotta do is just go to play.envyblock.net and then you'll be able to join it. So I'll get back to you guys. Well, looks like I'm alone here. Time to take over the server. I'm just kidding. But in any case, like I said, I'm going to try to get as best as quality as I could possibly get in my own room. And I'm very grateful that I do have a popcorn ceiling. Just search up popcorn ceiling. That some people find it annoying, but it's actually pretty good because it does provide a little bit of some sound isolation, especially when you're in a room that doesn't have it. And if you were to make a loud noise, you'll hear a slight little echo. But with the popcorn ceiling, it gets rid of that echo. Mostly, it's a lot of sound reduction actually, and that's what I truly appreciate. Because if I didn't have that, then my voice would sound a little bit more echoey. So yeah, that's going to be a deal. Audio is very important when you're making a video, and especially when you have people actually listening to you, because you would not want to have an echo throughout the whole entire video. So this is where the audio aspect really helps out. Especially when you were to listen to a person who doesn't have a great mic and you could hear everything. You could hear the static, you could hear them breathing, you could hear a lot of other different noises. Some people would actually record while there's still something going on outside the room. It's quite annoying and very distracting. So whenever I try to record a video, I try to make it the best I can. There are some things I cannot control, especially when it comes to the outside environment. There's nothing I can control about that. If a cat or a dog are barking outside, well, cats meow, but you know, cats and dogs fighting each other, there's nothing I can do about that other than actually doing a jump cut, but that breaks the flow of the commentary from time to time, which gets really annoying, especially whenever I'm on a roll and then something happens, then I forget what I was actually talking about. It's like the thought train has been derailed and now it's just crashing and burning and there's nothing I can do about it. It's so chaotic, everything is just a bluttering mess that I cannot even think of what was going on before the interruption happened. That happens a lot. But like I said, I'm trying to get everything done, trying to get a lot of stuff, and I've been spending a lot of money on it too, but it's going to be a good investment just as long as I get the better quality for you guys, because that's all I care about. I try to get the best quality out there, and if it all works out, then hooray, and if it doesn't, at least I gave it a shot. It's not like I'm not even bothering to actually try to get the best quality for you guys. It's not like the other people who just don't care for it at all, and like I said, it's quite annoying. Honestly, it's quite annoying. And one of the things I did do to improve myself was to actually avoid saying uhs and ums, but even then I still like stutter or I still blunder a lot of words here and there. But like I said, it's a little bit of a progress. Everything is just a progress. That instead of saying uhs and ums, you would rarely ever hear me say it, only on some occasions. But my god, I hit my head. I'm just a little bit hyper right now, but I'm sorry guys, I'm really sorry. I know I'm all over the place. I am still sleep deprived. This is like the 4th recording out of the whole thing today while I still have the 3 hours of sleep. I do a lot of binge recording so that I can actually get a lot of videos done, and as well as that I'll have more days to actually work on more videos. So I'm pretty much giving myself a whole nother week to actually make more videos. And then there's a car screeching outside with the brakes. You need to check your brake fluids, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make the best quality of type of audio I could possibly can. The only thing I'm going to have to work on after the fact is how I actually do my commentaries. That's going to be another thing to actually work on, and it's just going to be another step in stone. All I ask is for you guys' patience. Hopefully it all works out. If it doesn't work out, at least I give it a shot. That's all I could say. So let us see. Oh, there's nothing else to say. I'm still a little bit of lagging here and there, but hey, it's a thing. We're going to work on it. We're going to try to actually get the best out of the situation. So why not actually try to see what I'm going to get out of 2 vote crates. So vote crate number 1. Ooh, a lot of power bracers, cooked beef, and a skull item, and a fishing rod. And then number 2, because I forgot that from the last episode, I forgot to open up a chest. So let's see what number 2 is going to give me. Book and quill, choice band, ender stone, and a trade machine. So pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. I am still on the hunt to actually get more of the perfect Pokemon, and if it happens, then hooray. Seriously, just hooray. I really need to switch out some of the actual Vulpixes because I already got more perfect Drought Vulpixes, so that's going to be a better opportunity to get another one. I just want one more ginormous Vulpix that is Drought and Modest, and then I could be done with all the Vulpixes, and then I'll move on to a different Pokemon. I still don't know what exactly, but I got an idea because one of my friends really need that Pokemon as well, so that could be a thing. Oh, another timeout. Okay, so it's getting worse at the night. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it happens. It's quite annoying, but I'm still supporting the server, I'm still on the server, and we just make the best out of it. But this is just going to be the end of this video, so if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays because that's going to be my day of rest. All my social media is down in the description below, so if you'd like to join me, feel free to join us. That it's going to be on play.envyblock.net. Play.envyblock.net. I don't know why I'm still having trouble saying block. Maybe because I'm sick. But in any case, don't worry about the envyblock.org. It is because the OP or the original owner forgot to actually change it. Maybe that's why we're timing out. Not too sure. I still need to learn more about that. But just go to the play.envyblock.net and then you'll be able to join the server without any problems until we get another timeout. There's no sugarcoating it. It's a work in progress. But until then, have a great day everyone. I am SorterKing090 and as always, I will see you in the next video.